What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mags. So I hope you all stayed safe and well out there. And of course, this is in response to the article that Craig Hope put out yesterday on transfer deadline day. Of course, we all thought it was going to be transfer related. Instead, it was, of course, related to the incident that happened outside of Anfield on Wednesday night, 60 minutes before kickoff to be exact. Of course, as Staveley and Ghodoussi were heading into the stadium like they do. We've seen them do it at Brighton, we've seen them do it at St James's Park. They like to get into the stadium 60 minutes before time, and they come in with their security guards, their son as well. Usually attends the games with them, and this is what makes it really, really sick, is that they narrowly escaped serious injury. I'm not messing around here. This isn't a joke. This isn't a joke by Craig Hope. They literally could have died on Wednesday night, and not just Staveley and Ghodoussi neither, but so many Newcastle United fans attending the game in the same area as Staveley and Ghodoussi. Liverpool fans also attending the game in the same part of the stadium as Staveley and Ghodoussi. This is absolutely unacceptable behaviour. With the amount of crimes that's going on in Liverpool right now, this stuff needs to be sorted, and it needs to be sorted now, because so many people could have literally died on Wednesday night because of absolute stupid individuals who were just smacked off their minds on God knows what. The rumours and this, what's being said is that this was a drug-related incident with individuals driving around on motorbikes with balaclavas on, as Craig Hope put it in the title. Just absolutely unacceptable behaviour. And like I say, don't want to obviously single out Staveley and Ghodoussi here, but we literally could have had no owners. Owners would have literally died. We would have been left with just PIF as the owners. And that is absolutely just disgusting to think, that Staveley and Ghodoussi could have literally passed away on Wednesday night. I know I hate to be like this, but it's just absolutely unacceptable behaviour, and just, talking about really makes you angry, really makes you sick to the stomach as well. But I will put the article, of course, that Craig Hope wrote down in the comments below. It is his exclusive, so of course go check it out, go read the article for yourself as well, but I'll give you just a summary of my thoughts on what Craig Hope wrote in the article. So obviously you got an exclusive with Ghodoussi about this, and he was saying, Ghodoussi was saying that Staveley was very shook up about it, and rightly so. You've just come within literally minutes of dying because some stupid individuals decide that it's clever to just bomb around where, a crap ton of Newcastle United fans or Liverpool fans or just loads of people. There had to be well over 50,000 people, trying to get into that stadium for the game. And, there'll be people, of course, standing around selling merchandise as well. And then you've got these stupid individuals who are completely smacked off their mind on God knows what, just bombing around on motorbikes. It's just not on. It needs to be sorted. It needs to be sorted now. I mean, the government need to step in here and do stuff about this incidents that happen. It doesn't just happen in Liverpool. It happens in London. It happens in all parts of the country. It's even happened up here in Newcastle a few times with some incidents as well, where fans have been knocked over outside of St James's Park off of a bus, and that is why now we see where Shearer's bar is, the road is completely and utterly blocked off. They cannot drive along there on a match day when, there's a match actually happening at St James's Park. That road is closed off. That's what it should be in all stadiums. The road should be closed off. There should be no way for these people to get in with vehicles, motorbikes, anything. They should not be able to get in there. These things can hurt people when they're in the wrong hands, and that could have seriously ended the life for quite a few people on Wednesday night. And, I'm glad to see that there wasn't any massive serious injuries, coming away from this one. There was, of course, like Craig Hope wrote in his article, there was a person, an older gentleman who had trouble breathing. There was also somebody took away in ambulance, but they didn't have serious injuries, thankfully. But like I say, this stuff needs to be sorted now as well. Like I say, as well, Amanda Staveley and Ghodoussi have a son. Think about the consequences, what would have happened if, they hadn't have narrowly escaped that absolutely horrible incident. It just doesn't bear to think, what could have happened with that. But moving on from that, of course, give us your thoughts down in the comments below about that whole incident on Wednesday night outside Anfield. Did you, see it? Were you there? Were you there at Anfield? Did you, attend the game? Did you happen to see the incident as well? Unfortunately, I wasn't there. I was in my home here in Newcastle, and I was watching the game as I always do. But I feel for everybody that attended that game, and had to go through that horrible incident. And hopefully, this doesn't deter Amanda Staveley and Ghodoussi from attending future games. I mean, obviously, Ghodoussi said there, in the article from Craig Hope that Amanda was very shook up, and rightly so, because you've literally come within minutes of life being ended, because of some stupid individual who just doesn't have any respect whatsoever for anybody else in the world but themselves. And it just doesn't bear to think basically what the consequences could have been from that. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Keep an eye out on the channel as well for more videos on the channel. I will be giving you my thoughts on the transfer deadline day, which ended, of course, yesterday. Until next time, I'll see you all later, and how are the lads?